Welcome back to the King's Corner, the place for all things Bethesda. I am the KingFanMan. We continue with the scariest places in Fallout 76. I should say this time, the most haunted places, because we are going to two places this time, and one of them is called one of the most haunted places in the world. Now, they don't sound like they're very scary because they are amusement parks, but you better not be there after dark, especially if you're alone. Let's go to Camden Park and Shawnee Amusement Park. The historic Camden Park, which is the only operating amusement park in West Virginia, is located near Huntington, West Virginia, and was built in 1902 as a trolley park. A trolley park is a park built on or near the trolley lines and is built to promote the trolley system and is used as a wonderful spot to wait on your trolley or while you're changing lines. It wasn't long, however, until Camden Park was adding attractions. By 1910, the number of rides had grown to 7. By 1950, the Boland family had transformed Camden Park from a trolley line to a fully functioning amusement park. They added a swimming pool, miniature golf, dirt racetrack, a wood roller coaster, and of course, a merry-go-round. Camden Park has gone through many changes since 1902, but it still remains a very traditional and historic place with its real wooden roller coaster and the haunted house ride, which is very unique and one of only 2 gravity-fed pretzel brand rides still left in the United States today. But that's not the kind of haunted house we're interested in. Camden Park is actually sitting on a secret that many don't know about. A secret that goes back before 1902. The ground where they chose to build was already taken. Camden Park today actually surrounds an ancient Indian burial ground. Even though it blends into the landscape, once you see it, there is no mistaking it. Just past the flying scooter ride, with the loud bustle of children playing and noises all around, lies the sacred spot. It is believed to have been built by the Adena Indians, and this mound is the 3rd largest Indian mound that has been found in the state of West Virginia. This mound has never been excavated. Could this mound be the reason Camden Park has been rumored to be haunted? Because through the years, it certainly has garnered that reputation. Witnesses have reported seeing Native American spirits in the park. One witness claims seeing the apparition of one Native American chasing the apparition of another while carrying a knife. Multiple witnesses have also reported a female apparition seated on the Big Dipper wooden roller coaster. So needless to say, this might be a fun place when it's full of people, but to have to walk through the park alone and after dark? No thank you. I've heard that's the Native Americans' time to have fun in the park. Just imagine in Fallout 76 having to walk by that sign, but doing it at night, and then walking up to the old haunted house by yourself, and walking through that haunted house. Did you see what I did there? Would you believe that there's actually an amusement park that is scarier and more haunted than Camden Park? In fact, it is much more haunted if you are to believe the locals. Most of them agree that the most haunted place in West Virginia is Lake Shawnee Amusement Park. Wait, really? Now, again, if you believe in such things, but yes, locals say that Lake Shawnee Amusement Park is more haunted than Moundsville Penitentiary, even more haunted than the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. Even the main West Virginia state page that gives info about the state, and might I say that these type of sites normally don't report on such things, but this site calls Lake Shawnee Park abandoned and extremely haunted, with extremely underlined. Okay, do you get the picture yet? It is mega haunted. So what makes it so haunted? Well, much like Camden Park, Shawnee Park's past starts long before the park was constructed. In fact, one of the first things people point to is called the Clay incident. During the late 1700s, Mitchell Clay brought his young family with 14 children to West Virginia and purchased an 800-acre farm. Sadly, tragedy struck the Clays in 1783. A Native American tribe killed 2 of their 14 children, Bartley and Tabitha, and they kidnapped one of the other children, a boy named Ezekiel. However, almost too horrific to imagine, they burned Ezekiel at the stake. The father and a group of local settlers tracked down several of the tribe and killed them. The piece of land that would later become known as Shawnee Park was obviously now scarred and would never be the same. It was stained with blood and murder, and a vengeful spirit seeking children's souls, as many would soon see. This park has been abandoned. It has literally been a ghost park since 1966, and the owner, Gaylord White, says he believes the land is cursed and that the Clay family were doomed before the murders even took place and they didn't even know it. Could there be such a thing as a curse on this land? Well, listen to the evidence, and listen good, because I'll try to go fast. Just like Camden Park, Shawnee has an ancient burial ground, but it's also home to a battleground, an Indian battleground, and archaeologists believe that there could be upwards to 3,000 bodies buried on this property, and most are ones that lost their lives right here on this very piece of ground. After the land was purchased in 1920, it became Shawnee Amusement Park, but things didn't go very smoothly. It didn't take long for the curse to raise its head. A young boy drowned in the swimming hole, and the park quickly and quietly filled in the hole with sand. In 1950, a young girl was struck by a delivery truck while riding on the large swing ride, and she was killed instantly. By 1966, at least 6 children had been killed at the park, and the park was forced to close, and it was never again opened to the public as an amusement park. The current owner actually bought it with the intention of renovation and reopening the amusement park. He was no believer in the paranormal, but that is not the case now. He has decided the best thing for Shawnee Park and the public is to leave it just like it is. It has now become a favorite spot for paranormal investigators and enthusiasts alike, and there are many who call it one of the most haunted places anywhere in the world. According to numerous ghost hunters, you can spot the young girl who died on the swing still hanging out very close to the exact same swing, still wearing her white dress that she had on the day that she died. One kind of scary and funny story at the same time was aired in 2005 on ABC. It was on the TV show The Scariest Places on Earth. The entire TV crew, including one psychic and the host, refused to set one foot on the ground of Shawnee at night, saying that the spiritual energy was way too strong, and they claimed that they heard drums and chanting. Now, many other ghost teams have braved the land, and they've caught great evidence at Shawnee Amusement Park. Some of it is worth looking up on YouTube, by the way. So, when you enter Shawnee Amusement Park, you had better be brave, because there are Indian warrior spirits lurking everywhere. Oh, you won't see them, not until it's too late, anyway. Now, you might see a ghost sitting on the Ferris wheel like so many visitors have before you. Or if you're lucky, you might get to see the little girl by the swings. But be oh so careful, because there are things that are far more dangerous and frightening than ghosts or noises in the night. When you walk through that park all alone, remember the curse that has taken so many before you. There is a vengeful spirit creeping up behind you. It is getting closer and closer as you try to reach the edge of the property. Do you turn and fight, or do you try to run? Can you win? Can you get away? It's just another day at the haunted amusement park. owner there at Shawnee Amusement Park says he has a lot of non-believers that come, and some of them may leave saying they're a non-believer, but they leave seeing evidence of something beyond this old world, and they know in their heart. So evidently there's something going on there at Shawnee Amusement Park. I want to hear down in the comments what you think Bethesda should do with Camden Park and Shawnee Amusement Park, because there's a lot going on. You have the Native American aspect, so you have the historical side, and then you have the spirit or ghost side. So I would like to hear what direction you would like to see Bethesda go. You know, we've had the Native American in Fallout New Vegas. I know that's not Bethesda, but I would like to see some history brought in. West Virginia has a lot of Civil War. I would love to see that come in because I'm a history buff. But just tell me down in the comments what you would like to see in these. I would be very interested in that. So I do want to give a couple of huge shout outs. I have 2 new subscribers, and they became Patreons as well. One is Eddie Creech. Thank you so much. Welcome to the channel, and thank you for becoming a $5 or more Patreon. You have total access now to everything on my Patreon page. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Eddie, very, very much. And the other one is Shep. Thank you very much, and welcome to the page. They have access to everything over there, the bloopers, my former band recordings, everything over there. So thank y'all very, very much. And of course, most of all, they support this channel and help. And if you want to become a Patreon, go over there and check it out, and you can do that as well. By the way, if you're not a subscriber, that's free. All you got to do is click that button. And I want to very quickly, before we go, just thank everyone. I know everyone cannot be a Patreon, but you just being on this channel, giving good comments down below, sharing the videos, the little things that you do helps me as a content creator. So thank you for being the best subscribers on YouTube. Thanks, guys. And by the way, we broke 700, so thank you. I am the KingFanMan. More content coming soon. See you soon. Bye, guys.